Peace and healing to y'all, peace and healing to y'all. I gotta break down the scientific reasoning for disease through the understanding of physiology. Physiology is basically the study of nature. It's the study of nature. I'm gonna break this complex subject to y'all so y'all can understand how diseases come from. And physiology is connected to biology and everything from your basic building blocks of who you are through the atoms to the cells. So I'm gonna break down to you what the cells is for you. Your cells carry out all life processes. Most cells in your body are not very tolerant to changes in their surroundings. Think about this. Your cells in your body are not very tolerant of changes in the surroundings. We were not in the cold. We were in a hot, stable environment. Now let me go to the next point. In both ancient and modern times, many organisms relied on the consistency of the environment to stay in balance. You, I, we, everything in the animal kingdom, everything in the human nature, everything relies on the consistency of the environment to stay in balance. Homeostasis is the ability to survive in challenging environments to cope with external variability by keeping your internal environment stable. Homeostasis is a function where you, your body, everything working in your system regulates what's going on in the external world to bring your internal world back in balance. The materials that is needed for your cells to function properly is nutrients, water, sodium, which is an alkaline element, calcium, oxygen, and minerals. All these things that I just named for you comes directly from the sun, fresh air, oxygen, fresh food, nutrients, and also minerals. Minerals is highly important. Get you some sea moss. Get you some sea moss. Sea moss gives you about 95 of the minerals that you need from like the 110. Minerals is very, very important. So I'm gonna say this again. The cells carry out all life processes in your body. Your cells, everything that regulates how you're operating right now is through your cells. So you must understand the attack is not on anything that physical. The attack is going to your cells. Your cells is what creates everything in your body. It processes everything in your body right now. Now look, next point. If the body fails to maintain homeostasis, then normal function is disrupted and a disease state or pathological condition, pathos meaning suffering, may result. When the body does not have its balance of homeostasis, it results in disease and suffering. Through environmental changes. Remember these things. Share this video. Share this video to people who's suffering from any illnesses and disease. Share this video so we can spread this type of awareness to the peoples right now. Diseases can be divided into two groups. Internal failure, in which the problem arises from and originates from an outside source. Again, I'm going to say this again for you. Diseases can be divided into internal failure, in which the problem arises from and originates from an outside source. Every disruption in your body comes from something outside of you. Your body, the way you came into this earth, everything had its function to keep you balanced. You have a lymphatic system which excretes all the toxins. You have immune system. You have immune cells which fights off foreign invaders to keep you back at balance. You have homeostasis, which is basically you adapting to the extreme radical changes in your environment to get by, just to get by. Now look, the second is external causes. This includes toxic chemicals, physical trauma, and foreign invaders such as viruses and bacteria. These are the two main groups of diseases. Every disease comes from this: toxic chemicals, physical trauma, foreign invaders, outside source. Look, think about that. Do you know most of the chemicals that's being put in? You could look at the back of just like any label. You could look at the back of like your soap, unnatural soap. Look at all the chemicals that's going into that. Look at all the chemicals that's going into that. Look into certain GMO foods, all them chemicals being put in the body. Even certain waters is not even natural. It's a lot of chemicals be put in it. Toxic chemicals. Toxic chemicals. Unnatural. When homeostasis is disrupted, the body attempts to compensate. If homeostasis is restored, then, when the compensation is successful, homeostasis is restored. Compensation is basically your body, your function of your body to bring it back to balance of homeostasis. Homeostasis is the balance of your internal environment. Remember this, homeostasis is your body regulating everything from its outside environment to then adapt to the changes to bring you back to balance. But I'm going to go back into where I said most cells in your body are not very tolerant of changes in their surroundings. So if you think about the toxic environments, stressful environments, it's not natural. Toxic people affects your internal world. Why do you think if someone like just it's like straight up rude to you, straight up just angry, like for no reason, gets your whole internal world, you feel like super angry inside? That is your body adapting to a negative external stimuli. It's not even natural. Your body sending off a whole bunch of hormones. And then look, right? Cortisol shuts off your immune system. Cortisol shuts off your immune system. When you're angry, your immune cells that's supposed to be fighting off foreign invaders, it then starts attacking you inside. And then it shuts off your immune system. But look, I'm not going to come here and just tell y'all a lot of problems. I'm going to bring solutions. So from what the whole point of this video was to tell you that for you to truly heal, you got to remove yourself from the environment that is causing the diseases in the first place. What does me grounding to the earth do? Right now, my feet is directly on the earth. Grounding brings your body back to a state of homeostasis. Grounding brings your body, your internal world, back to a state of homeostasis so that you will be able to not have diseases. and your body will compensate regularly. But when your body gets out of ease, and when your body is trying to regulate itself, it's trying to bring itself back to balance, you get disease. Grounding is a solution to that. Also, if you feel like you're just eating a lot of food, that is backing up your lymphatic system, which releases certain toxins so that you can not have diseases. If you're eating so much food, your body won't have the time or energy to be able to have enough time and energy to be able to heal your body. A solution to that, if I was you, I would not eat until 12 or 11 or 10. Eat later, and don't eat as much food. And you realize your body is not made to be have a lot of excess food in it. It's trying to release the toxins that you're putting in your body in the first place. The digestive system, it breaks down food into particles. Particles is a small portion of what you think is going into your body. That is from the minerals, the nutrients. Your body actually brings in the nutrients that it needs and releases the rest. Most of the stuff we put in our body doesn't even stay in our body until we back it up. And this is where we get diseases, because there's so much backup of toxic food. Yes, we can adapt to the toxic food because that's what we are. But if you keep constantly putting it in, your body's not going to have no energy to be able to heal these things in your body because of all the food you're putting in. Remove yourself from an environment that's causing you to be sick. Remove yourself. Like I said, pathological condition coming from the external environment is suffering. Ground yourself to this earth. Put yourself on this earth. Put yourself on the earth on a daily, consistent basis. This is all I got for y'all. I'm going to come back with a lot more gems and a lot more knowledge. This was from a physiology book that I was just reading, and I had to come and share this information from y'all. We got the solutions. Peace and power, healing of the nation. Come back to nature. Let's get it.